And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Josh Donaldson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Fowler to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Now batting, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Dexter
Strike
Fowler.
1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. There's one. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
The first baseman, Paul.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. It's a base hit into center field. So the two-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0 and 2 now.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Freeman trying to get there. Fouled away. Hit to third. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Cards leave one. We are still scoreless. Here's first pitch coming from Wainwright. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
Batting seven.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His career line against Wainwright. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Markakis, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And that misses. 2 and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. In the air now, out to left. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. High in the air out to center field. Acuna, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting seventh.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Atlanta. The pitcher.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Soroka.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 13.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away. But
it's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded down the third baseline. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina has it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Aldi.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Adam Wainwright, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Adam.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot here to left center field as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Center fielder, number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Swanson retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman.
Riding in once again, Kolten Wong. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuña's there for it, and that ends the inning.
Leading off with the break. The first
pitch coming from Wainwright.
Freeman.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Molina scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. No balls and a strike to count. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Ozuna takes his lead at third with one away. Strike three called, and now he's one out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Left fielder, number 11. Ender INCARTE.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, catcher Brian McCann.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's belted high and deep into right center, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next for
and
Atlanta,
next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Dansby
A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Braves strike for 1 on the home run by McCann. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Braves 1. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line hard toward right center. Acuna will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Good
Now
contact
batting,
to start out the
the
inning.
pitcher.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Adam Wainwright, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Kolten Wong will stand in. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Has a look. Now the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fowler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt here. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this one gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, and Atlanta's taken a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the
right
box,
fielder.
Nick Markakis.
Markakis.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. the 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Paul DeYoung. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They're down 3-2. Into the box.
For Atlanta. The left fielder,
yeah, Matty, and it
11.
looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Runs up and gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. John Brebbia takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In now, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted.
The 0-1, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Two and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Mike Soroka. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Ozzie Albies would be next. The 3-1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. And that retires the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. On to the bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Atlanta leads it 4-2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's out number one.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
The windup and the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is laid off of down and in.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 19 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
So striding forward now, Dexter Fowler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 4-2. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he didn't face enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Albies on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2 and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Josh Donaldson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play.
Up next for
when
Atlanta,
a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
In now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Atlanta, number 19, Shane Green.
At the plate, Kolten Wong. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
KOLTEN Wong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Late square, and this is popped up. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line drive to left. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Goldschmidt leads off first with 1 away. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Harrison Bader will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
So striding in, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 2. He's set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. The Braves on top, 4-2. Harrison Bader will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 48, Harrison Bader.
Brett Cecil enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Ender Inciarte.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Bader sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch. Nope. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bader waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 19, James Green.
Francisco Cervelli will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Francisco Cervelli.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Center fielder, number 13.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Cervelli at second with 2 down. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead is now 7-2. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Kieran O'Day, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted.